So welcome back, and now let's start with the fetching the data. We already have the data, but assigning the data. So first of all, what I'll need to do is create another state, const weather data, and we'll have another set weather data equals to use state. It will be an empty object in the beginning, and as soon as we get the value, we will update the weather data. So set weather data to data object dot list, and it's the 0th element. As you can see in the object, what we receive, it is a list, and 0th index of this list is the required value, or which we care about. So let us try to run it and see what do we get here. Instead of not like we can have it in a just below it. So JSON dot stringify, and we will see weather data. Let's see what do we get here. Okay, so it's empty, 0th of undefined because there is an issue. This thing runs every time at before loading, and initially we don't get this data, we don't get anything from this API because we don't have any let or long. So what we need to do here is we will have to check if we have the let and long. So we can have an if condition, if let long. If it's there, that's when you are supposed to run this function, else you are not. And another thing is this warning which we get here is because we are using this function just in the use effect, not anywhere else. So to get rid of this error or warning, we can do something like this. We can take the whole function and we can put it in use effect like this, and see a warning goes away. So this is one way to get rid of the warning, and this if condition will help us not run this at the first iteration or first uh, access. So let us see. Okay, so now the thing is that this condition, it will, if it's an object, this doesn't work. If it's a string, this thing should work. So let long equals to empty string. Okay, we can have a if this exists, then just go ahead. So for objects, it will always pass through. For objects, if it's an empty object, this will still go through. This is true. So what we need to do here is we can just do like if let long dot let, or we can even do let long dot long, and that should do the trick at this moment. But there's another way which is like called object.keys, and you can even check the key length of the object, and there are a bunch of different ways to take care of it. So let us try something. Austin. Okay, so see, we do get something at this point, and it's clear sky, and yeah, we are getting what we are looking for, and it is in the parent component. Now we are supposed to pass it to the result block. So how are we going to do that? First of all, I will create another file with result.js, import react from react, export default. I'll export a function which will be return, which will return something, return, and let us do something like this. We'll even have props at this point. So weather data, and let's see what we get here. Weather data, all right, and return. Okay, and data equals to weather data, and as you can see before, it will be an empty object, but once you add something to it, okay, this is great. And now we can start working on the UI. So at this point, the first check should be condition. So by condition, I mean this main clear sky. These are the main conditions which we care about. And let me just directly go to the condition, and it will be in the main object. And no, main is for temperature, but let's see where it is. Weather. Okay, I think it's the weather. Let me check the result. Correct, it's the weather, and it's the 0th element, so it's clear sky. So let me go to the API document and see how many conditions do they have. So parameter of API response, okay, here it is. So weather main is the group, and we can check maybe here weather condition codes. So I think there are just a few. Let me check which are they. Okay, here it is. So it's a description. Do they have a name for it? Main is rain. This is, do they have light rain or something? Okay, this is rain, and description is light rain. And okay, this is rain, shower rain, broken clouds, scattered clouds. I think these are the conditions. Or oh, okay, these are the ones. Main thunderstorm, drizzle, rain, snow, mist, smoke, haze, dust, fog, sand, dust, ash, wool, clear, and clouds. So this will be pretty rare, these conditions, but yeah, these are the icons which they provide as well. So they have descriptions, scattered clouds. Okay, great, we know what it is, and let me see if we can even get the icons. And I think we can get the icon from here. All we need to do is just replace the name at the end, and that's it. Alright, so this is looking nice, and in the next video we'll start updating the UI. So bye bye, take care, and see you in the next video.